Life can be unpredictable. Storms come our way. We face challenges and fears. It's during these times that we need a safe haven. We need a refuge. Psalm 91 offers us this comfort. It reminds us that God is our protector. He is our shelter in the storm. When we feel lost and afraid, we can turn to Him. He promises to be our refuge and strength. This psalm is a powerful reminder that we are never alone. In God's presence, we find safety and peace. Psalm 91 verse 1 says, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." This verse is a beautiful image of God's protection. He is our shelter, shielding us from harm. Imagine a small chick taking shelter under its mother's wings. This is how God protects us. We can find refuge in His presence. When we trust in Him, we are safe from the storms of life. His promises are a source of comfort and hope. They remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. God is with us always, ready to help us overcome any obstacle. In moments of solitude, we can reflect on His promises and find peace. These promises are like a light in the darkness, guiding us through difficult times. They strengthen our bonds with others, reminding us of the love and support we have around us. With God's promises, we can face any challenge with courage and faith. They are a source of wisdom and guidance, helping us navigate life's journey. In prayer, we can connect with God and feel His comforting presence. Nature itself reflects His promises, reminding us of His constant care and provision. The vastness of the world around us is a testament to His greatness and love. In the company of loved ones, we can share and celebrate His promises together. Through words and actions, we can remind each other of God's unwavering promises. His promises bring joy and hope, blooming in our hearts like flowers in spring. Under the starry sky, we are reminded of His infinite love and the promises that light our way. Psalm 91 verse 4 says, "He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart." This verse speaks of God's faithfulness as our shield. Just like a shield protects a warrior in battle, God's faithfulness protects us. Our faith in Him acts as a shield against the enemy's attacks. When we trust in God's promises, we are protected by His power. We don't have to face our fears alone. We can stand firm, knowing that God is fighting for us. His love surrounds us like a shield, keeping us safe from harm. Psalm 91 verses 5 and 6 say, "You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday." Fear is a powerful emotion. It can grip our hearts and minds, making us feel helpless and alone. It can make the world seem like a dark and dangerous place where every shadow hides a threat. But the Bible tells us that we do not have to live in fear. It can paralyze us and keep us from living our lives to the fullest. Fear can stop us from pursuing our dreams, from reaching out to others, and from experiencing the joy and beauty of life. It can make us prisoners in our own minds, trapped by our own anxieties and worries. But God promises to deliver us from fear. He tells us that we are not alone, that He is with us always, watching over us and protecting us. He is our refuge and our strength, a very present help in trouble. When we turn to Him, we find a peace that surpasses all understanding. When we trust in Him, we don't have to be afraid. We can face the challenges of life with confidence, knowing that He is in control. We can walk through the darkest valleys and climb the highest mountains, secure in the knowledge that He is with us every step of the way. We can live with confidence, knowing that He is in control. His love casts out all fear. In His presence, we find the courage to face our fears and the strength to overcome them. We are no longer slaves to fear, but children of God, free to live our lives to the fullest. His love casts out all fear. He replaces our anxiety with peace. In His presence, we find a calm that the world cannot give, a peace that fills our hearts and minds and drives away all fear. We are safe in His arms, secure in His love. He replaces our anxiety with peace. In His presence, we find the strength to face any challenge, the courage to overcome any obstacle, and the peace to live our lives without fear. We are not alone, for He is with us always, guiding us and protecting us. In His presence, we find courage and strength to face any challenge. We are empowered to live boldly, to love deeply, and to walk confidently in the path that He has set before us. With Him by our side, we have nothing to fear, for His perfect love casts out all fear. Experiencing God's protection. We see examples of God's protection throughout the Bible. Think about Daniel in the lion's den. God protected him because of his faith. Or think about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. God saved them from the fiery furnace. These stories remind us that God's power is real. He is still in the business of protecting His children today. We might not face lions or fiery furnaces, but we face our own challenges. God is with us, offering His protection. When we trust in Him, we can experience His power in our lives. We can overcome any obstacle through His strength. Living without fear. How can we apply the promises of Psalm 91 to our lives? First, we need to make God our refuge. This means spending time with Him in prayer and reading His Word. When we make God our priority, we are drawing closer to Him. We are building our lives on a foundation of faith and trust. Second, we need to remember God's promises. When fear creeps in, we can recall His words of comfort and protection. His promises are our weapons against fear and doubt. Finding peace in uncertain times. Life is full of uncertainties. We do not know what tomorrow holds, but we can face the future with confidence, knowing that God is with us. Psalm 91 reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. God is our refuge, our strength, and our deliverer. When we trust in Him, we find peace in the midst of chaos. His love surrounds us, giving us hope and comfort. No matter what challenges we face, we can find peace in His presence. The promise of deliverance. Psalm 91 verses 14 to 16 says, "Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue Him. I will protect Him, for He acknowledges my name." This is a profound declaration of divine love and protection. It speaks to the heart of our relationship with the Creator, emphasizing that our love and acknowledgement of Him do not go unnoticed. In a world filled with uncertainties, this promise offers a beacon of hope and assurance. He will call on me and I will answer him. This is a reminder that our prayers are heard. Every whisper, every cry, every plea is acknowledged by the Almighty. It is a comforting thought that we are never alone in our struggles. When we reach out in faith, there is a divine response waiting for us. I will be with him in trouble. This assurance is particularly powerful. It means that in our darkest moments, when the storms of life rage around us, we are not abandoned. The presence of the Lord is a constant, unwavering support. It is a promise that we can hold on to, knowing that we are never truly alone. I will deliver him and honor him. Deliverance is not just about being saved from danger. It is also about being lifted up and honored. It is about being recognized and valued. This promise assures us that our struggles are not in vain. There is a divine purpose and a reward for our perseverance. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. This is a promise of longevity and fulfillment. It is a vision of a life well lived, filled with the blessings of the Lord. It is a promise that extends beyond the temporal, reaching into the eternal. It is a vision of ultimate salvation and eternal joy. These verses are a beautiful promise of God's deliverance. They encapsulate the essence of divine love and protection. They are a reminder that we are cherished and valued by the Creator. They offer a vision of hope and assurance in a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain. He promises to rescue us, protect us, and answer our prayers. These promises are not just words, they are a covenant. They are a testament to the faithfulness of the Lord. They are a reminder that we are never alone, that we are always under his watchful eye. He will be with us in trouble and deliver us from our enemies. This is a powerful assurance. It means that no matter what challenges we face, we have a divine ally. We have a protector who is always ready to step in and save us. It is a promise that gives us the strength to face any adversity. This promise is not just for the future, it is for today. It is a living, breathing assurance that we can experience right now. It is a promise that we can hold on to in our daily lives. It is a reminder that the Lord's deliverance is always available to us, no matter where we are or what we are going through. We can experience God's deliverance in our lives right now. It is a promise that transcends time and space. It is a promise that is as relevant today as it was when it was first spoken. It is a promise that we can see in the small miracles of our daily lives, in the moments of grace and mercy that we experience every day. He is faithful to his promises, and he will never let us down. This is the ultimate assurance. It is a reminder that the Lord's promises are steadfast and true. It is a reminder that we can trust in his word, that we can rely on his faithfulness. It is a promise that gives us hope and strength, knowing that we are always in his care. Our refuge and strength. Psalm 91 is a powerful psalm of protection and hope. It reminds us that God is our refuge and strength, our ever-present help in times of trouble. When we dwell in his presence, we find safety, peace, and courage to face any challenge. Make Psalm 91 your prayer. Meditate on its promises. Trust in the God who is our refuge and strength. He will never leave you nor forsake you.